shifting gears. When did it become your impression that President Biden intended to seek re-election?
When I came in, when the process started of the president finding a new chief of staff and asking me if I would be with him, that the job of chief of staff is quite different if there's a re-elect than when there isn't. I mean, the demands on the president's time increased significantly as one of the main issues that impacts the chief of staff. So I asked the president if he had made up his mind. And so I started on February 8th, 2023. I think I met with him in January, could have been December, January of 2023 or December of 2022, and asked him the question, and he said, yes, I'm running for re-election.
Did that surprise you?
It didn't surprise me. I think that my conversations with Ron and others said that he is likely doing it. I asked the question because I had gotten certainty, and he gave me certainty.
My long list of names, I don't think I included Mr. Klain. Did you ever have conversations with Mr. Klain about the president's age or health?
Sure. Yes.
What was the nature of those conversations?
I think we talked about it earlier as I was transitioning in this perennial or perpetual challenge of the schedule, and making sure that we got that balance right. At that point, even though there wasn't a re-elect, there was still officially announced, there was still all the issues of the perception of age. And so we talked through that. I'm guessing, or I think it's highly possible that we had other interactions. I mean, Ron and I, when I first went into the job, would talk every few weeks. As he got busy with his new job in the private sector, and I sort of got my feet on the ground, I would say it was every month or two.
Did there ever come a time when he expressed that he believed it was time for the president to bow out of the race?
No, my understanding of Ron's position was that he believed that the president is to stay in the race.
Vice President Harris, my understanding, is writing a memoir, and it is not released yet, but there are portions of it that have come out, some quotes. I'm going to read one to you. Quote, "It's Joe and Jill's decision. We all said that like a mantra, as if we'd all been hypnotized. Was it grace or was it recklessness? In retrospect, I think it was recklessness. The stakes were simply too high. This wasn't a choice that should have been left to an individual's ego, an individual's ambition. It should have been more than a personal decision." Do you agree with that?
Well, I think what she's referring to there is not the president's ability to govern. I think she's been quite clear in my interactions with her, not post presidency, that she believed the president was a strong president. When I came in to chief of staff, and I think this was reported in one of the books, which I have not read, but I've seen the excerpts, that I believe that we should kick the tires more on the decision, because it was such a big decision in light of the issues that we've been talking about, the perception of age. I don't know how much Vice President Harris was part of the process that led up to the president's decision to run again. I wasn't part of that because I was a combination of COVID and not in government for that period of time.
And we're a couple years out now from the decision for President Biden's decision to run again. Do you think it was reckless for him to run again?
No, I think he made the decision based on his belief that he was doing a good job, which I support, and that he could continue to do so. I think that he made a decision to get out post the debate, because I think at that point the ability to overcome the perception of the age issue was too significant.
And when you, just a second ago, said that you thought that you should take the tires a little bit more on the decision, did kicking of the tires actually happen?
You know, I think I should rephrase that, in that I would have liked to have been part of the process. I'm not suggesting that the process before the tires weren't kicked. I don't know. I wasn't here for it. So I want to clarify that. That was me having the opportunity to kick the tires, but the decision had been made. I can't comment on the process that led up to his decision to do it.
You don't know who was involved in the president's decision to run again?
I assume it was his close advisors, but I was not there for that period of time. Was there a second part of your question?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.